Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a personal YouTube reading, order number 1531. I know you asked me to use your first name, but I have to tell you that actually you need to change your first name if you want to practice magic or witchcraft. And you asked me about the hidden aspects of your soul. This is one of the hidden aspects of your soul as well. The name doesn't belong to you, it belongs to your family. So someone chose the name because they kind of like saw you differently, like they wanted like different person, and you not attached to your name whatsoever, and your name is not used in the underworld, so you have to pick another name, something old, more than 2000 years old, so the origin of the name should be very ancient, and something that you can pronounce and something that you resonate with. It's like when you see the name, you actually like it yourself. And that should become your new name, like your magical name, like some kind of like initiation, the name that gives you the access to your locked and hidden power, so to say. And I will be starting with your right palm, and this represents your destiny, and it has actually very interesting things on your palm. First of all, I have to tell you that you're extremely creative. You are artistic person. You have a beautiful mind that always dwells in beautiful places. You are very kind, very generous. You're literally like, you have like such an amazing energy, like the energy of the angel in a good sense. And you are very grounded, even though you're artistic, even though you have, this ability to daydream and imagine a lot of different like things at the same time. Your imagination is actually very it's very strong, it's very powerful, I would say, and it's very interesting. But at the same time, you are extremely grounded, extremely logical. You understand how the world works. You understand a lot of things. You see things that other people fail to notice. You understand human emotions. You understand the physical aspects of this realm. You understand like a lot of things that would make you an old soul. Like you're wiser than your age for sure. You've always been. Even as a child, you've been asking like different questions. You've been interested in different things than your peers. And it's all because you are, even though you know how the world works, but still your soul trying to kind of like get away from this realm. And this is something unusual, because usually people like you are rare. Usually people are either extremely artistic and daydreamers, or they were like very logical. So you embody the both in the most amazing balanced way. And you have few marks. Like you don't have a lot of marks, but every mark is very prominent, and every mark on your palm is actually like tells the like interesting story. You are hiding a lot. You're very choosy when it comes to your partners, when it comes to your friends, even when it comes to your family. You choose wisely who to be open with and who to tell your secrets, or even to tell more about yourself. But if you like ready to share, if you choose someone that you truly trust, you're gonna tell them everything. Like literally, you're gonna open up everything that's going on with you. And this is amazing. Even though probably you don't have a lot of friends, but the ones that you have close to you are the ones who are true to you, who are actually never gonna betray you or never gonna do anything bad to you. And this closed circle of friends is the best thing to have, because you always know that there are people who are on your side, no matter what happens to you. The most prominent mark you have is the Eye of the Odin, which tells me that you're connected to the Nordic magic of Vikings, and you are protected by Odin. He is one of your major gods that are with you at the moment, and practicing runes is one of the best things to actually like connect, like helps you to connect to your inner witch, because you are a born witch. You have magical abilities, but the mark is, even though it's very prominent, but it's not fully opened. It tells me that you are still in hiding, like in a witch closet, so to say, and you don't believe in your power fully. You know that you're different. You sense it, like since day one, since you can remember yourself, you know there is something off about you, like something doesn't like fit, you know. And even though you do fit in your family, like you're not like, you're not like crazy, you're like good, you grounded and you balanced, and you understand your family, you understand everything that happens, you understand, like literally, like you understand everything, you know everything, but you know also there is something else to you. And all of these things, all of these enigmas, sometimes they bother you, but sometimes you're fine not knowing them, because you know the moment you open this, I would say, Pandora box, there is no going back, because there are things that gonna unfold, the things that you're hiding from yourself, they're gonna make you kind of like make choices that you're not ready to make. You have this fear that if you come to your power, you might lose everything. You might lose your family, you might lose your job, your friends, you might lose yourself, and you're not ready for this because you have some kind of comfort in your life and stability, and you know everything will gonna go away the moment you unleash your inner power. And maybe that's why the question that you asked me. And I actually like that, you know. I feel when it comes to you, even though what you sense and feel is true, but when it comes to you, because you have such an amazing balance and your logical side of your mind is extremely active and extremely strong, I think you can manage your crazy side with your logical side, like in a very good way, so you don't have to be scared to become who you truly are. You can easily handle your magic, your inner witch. You have the ability to change your life path at any moment of your life. This is very unique gift. I've seen only few people do that. It's literally you have specific like purpose, you have specific destiny, and even though you follow it, you do have a chance to actually change it forever. Now you feel like that you are where you are because you work hard for it, but it's actually a lot of other things at play. Like the universe always watching you, and it always making you like follow the destiny. You know, some people don't follow the destiny, but you do. And this is your kind of like personal choice, because everything that happens to you, it's all happens because your soul once chose to reincarnate in this specific body in this specific time for the experiences. So every experience you have in life, positive, negative, neutral, boring, it's all because your soul never had this experience before. You are more guided by your divine masculine than by your divine feminine. You are very strong. You're sometimes stubborn, but only when you need to achieve something that you really want. You always know when to be stubborn and when to let it go. You are not mistaken about who you are. You're not mistaken about what you want. Like you always know where you're going. You know your goals and ambitions, and you have them. But you also know that there are limits to what you can do, and you also know that there are always sacrifices that you have to make because you care about people around you. You have the most interesting, like, past lives influence on your life at the moment, even though there is a lot of hidden in you because you don't want anyone to see what you are. There are a lot of influences that still affecting you without your permission, so to say. One of the past lives that is affecting you even now is the reincarnation when you've been reincarnated as a witch, and people killed you because they find out about your powers. So in this lifetime, you're still kind of scared to approach like magic seriously, or all this occult, even though you're fascinated and you pulled forward to occult and especially to the dark side of it. And there is something for you that you can call peace, home, when you like, you know, when you watch videos or when you hear something about witches or about demons or about dark magic. It's something that makes you like so curious since your childhood, because this is who you are. And the only reason why you're still scared is because your soul remembers that you've been killed and it doesn't want it to happen in this lifetime again. But times changed, so it doesn't mean that it's gonna happen for you again. So don't be scared. You can practice dark magic. You can start in your home, and then you can practice it for others as well, for people. In the beginning, it should be your own practice, and the more you do it, the more you're gonna see how protected you are and how good you are at this. You have a guardian demon, you have a mark, a very prominent mark. I can see it right away. The guardian demon is actually always with you. The communication is established, but you need to learn how to invoke the demon. If you know the name of your demon, just start doing some kind of invocations that you can even find online. The correct information will be sent your way because you're always guided and protected. If you're struggling with finding out the name of your guardian demon, you can always send me an email and I can let you know. And I think you already have your suspicions who is the demon with you, because I think there is already a connection that is established. I see that your future is not written yet. So it means not only you can change the life path, and you can change the future, you can change outcomes of every action that you do. You can use magic for that. You can cast spells if you want to. You can buy spells from other people. For you, even being immersed in the world of magic in any way is better than don't do anything, and just like do normal things. I see when it comes to your family, you are extremely secretive, like you're very protected. You don't like to share your private life with anyone, and it shows. People can only know what they can see. So for example, if you walk with your partner or with your children, like they're gonna see, they're gonna know. But if you by yourself, no one can tell what kind of family you have. Even for me, it's very difficult. You are extremely hidden. I think you are one of few cases I've seen like that you, even though you're so fascinated, but yet subconsciously you are hiding. And again, this is because of the past life. You are scared to repeat the cycle. I see that when it comes to your spirit guides, you have the most unusual ones. The family, like ancestors from your blood, from your bloodline, they are actually not with you because they see you as different entity. They really don't want to guide you on your path. And you know what's interesting? No gifts were passed down to you. Like everything you have in you, it's yours. Like the gift of magic belongs only to your soul. It's literally everything you remember, everything that you have comes with your infinite soul that keeps reincarnating all over again. Literally, your family never gave you anything. Even if in your family there are readers or someone practice tarot or like coffee grounds readings, it's the bloodline, but it's not yours. So your gifts are really, really attached to your soul. They have nothing to do with the family. I see that your guides, they go back to ancient Egypt. All of them were, no, I can't say that any of these guides were actually ever present in human form on Earth. All of them are of demon, I would say, origin. You know, in ancient Egypt, the demons were represented by three castes. They were guardians, watchers, and wanderers. So the guardians were the ones who were guiding soul, and you have a guardian demon like already, like I mentioned before. Also, you have the wanderers. Those are the demons that actually travel on Earth, like freely. They have the ability to roam the Earth and communicate with gifted people, especially the ones who came from ancient Egypt. The soul origin is from ancient Egypt, so those are the ones who visit you the most. So for example, when you see dark shadows or you feel presences and you don't know how to explain this, it's usually your demons. And they are the ancient Egyptian ones. So that's why they're usually like bigger than a human. They have different shapes and forms. Sometimes they have interesting like, you know, like outfits, if you can see them, like something unusual. They come with different smells, like exotic smells. You can sense some kind of like flowers or incense or herbs burning, something like that. That's how you know they come. It's like when they open portals, like the priests usually used to burn something, so that's what you're feeling. Even when you feel like some sense of burning, you know, like fire, smoke, it's your demons coming. Your actual like sixth senses and physical senses always activated. Not only you like smell, you have the ability of smell, you also hear, and you also sense like weather. You know, when the weather is changing, sometimes it's not the weather itself, it's just the entity around you becoming like stronger or weaker, so you kind of can predict the weather through them. Also, you have the sick demons that come to you. Those are the interesting one. Usually they don't come to people, they usually come to healers. You're not a healer, even though you have an ability to heal through them, because they come to you. Those sick demons in mythology used to be the demons who would bring sicknesses, or the demons who actually would remove sicknesses from human body. So you can actually work through them. For you, for example, you don't have to go to learn Reiki or any type of energy healings, because you don't have to use energy. You have to use this demonic presence. You have to use this like entities that can heal, or they can like give the sickness, give the disease to others. Your own body is extremely protected too. The sick demons, making sure that you're always healthier and younger looking than anyone around you. And for you, it's not even important if you exercise or diet. It's not for you. It's your body is protected by this power of the sick demons that come to you. So when you get sick, for example, you don't have to like kind of go to hospital. If you can ask them to heal. Like literally, they can heal you. They have the ability. Also, if you want to heal someone, for you, even asking them like some kind of like prayer, you know, like if you talk to an angel, the same way you can talk to a demon and ask them to heal a person you love or a person you care about, and they're gonna do this for you. This is very, very interesting thing, because like I said, they only come to healers, and this is unusual. You have like an unusual witchy power about you. Another demons that sometimes come to you, the messengers of Sekhmet. She was a goddess, like a dark goddess of war, beauty. She was the one that was worshipped the most, and she had like very prominent legion of these demons who would go to communicate with humans. Usually that would mean that in one of your past lives you had a reincarnation as a priestess or a priest in your temple, so the demons would communicate directly to the priests or priestesses. And having this mark and having this ability to this day means that they still see you as a priestess. So you are still dedicated to Sekhmet. You are still belong to her. Your soul still like has ties with the goddess. And this is amazing, because you also can ask for help, because she's there and her messages are there. And you also can communicate with the realm of demons and deities through the messengers. So when they come, you know when they come. You usually feel like these wings, or like you hear wings, or you feel like this wind that made from like large wings. They come with flocks of birds, like especially black large birds around you. Those are the signs of the messengers. Also, when you see when the fire behaving like weird or like in an unusual way, those are the signs of the messengers as well. And your element actually in the moment is air. That's why sometimes you feel like something is off, like, you know, you feel it in the air, like you feel air. You actually sense something when it's coming. And working with air is very interesting, because it's not really physical like water. You can touch it, so it just requires you to be present in your moment and to feel the air itself. It's like when you're in nature, connect with the air, feel it, feel where it goes. It's like by connecting to the air, you can feel or sense or hear like messages, whispers. The visions are going to be given to you, and for you to kind of connect more, it's important to be outside by yourself and, you know, some kind of like tap into your crazy witchy side, like be in nature and start talking to yourself. That's how you can like hear yourself more, understand yourself more. Your higher self is connected to you, but you don't listen to the guidance. You're always trying to be more present in the realm of physical things than in the realm of spiritual things. And you're good at this, and that's not something that you should stop, but you should also try to connect more to the spiritual realm. There is so many interesting things that can come to you, especially with your mind being so artistic and you have the power of imagination. And if you learn how to combine these two, like the logical side of you and the spiritual side, there would be amazing things that you can achieve actually. For you, tarot is the most amazing and easiest tool to use because tarot is very symbolic, it's very artistic. This is something that your mind understands the best, and this is what you're drawn to. Also, you can read palms if you learn to. You're very good at reading people. You sense them, you know. If you would be like given the best job in the world, like in the world, you would be like CIA agent that actually like talk to humans in order to find out the truth, like interrogation or something. You would be like perfect at that. You never lose your calmness, you never lose your patience, you never even lose your sense of like you, and you are very hard to lie to. You know instantly when people are lying or trying to like mess with you. You understand it. You don't even say anything because you don't really care, and this is an amazing quality and makes you like really good, strong person, because you also don't really care about the motives behind people's behavior, because you know that you're strong yourself, and you know that you live by your own creed that you created for yourself. And if you do good, and that's all you need. You don't really care about anyone else. You never judge anyone. You never give advice, you know, to people that you know they don't gonna listen. It's like you're wise enough to live your life the way you want it and never like mess with people's lives, because you know they live the way they want it to. It's like you understand the freedom, so to say. And another interesting thing that I might add for this palm reading, I see that you are disconnected from the spirit guides that might come to you. You know, you always had these opportunities of different entities reaching out to you, or different even like different human guides, different shadows, or different like, I would say even fallen angels. I can see that. But when the signs are there, you always find a way to never like acknowledge them, or to never even let it happen in your life. You always think you imagine things, or you always think that this is not the sign, this is just a situation, it just happens, maybe coincidence or something. Let the signs guide you, because you are extremely guided. You are still watched by this demonic presence in your life. If you let them guide you, you might achieve like so many good things. All your dreams will come true if you just let them to help you. If you acknowledge the signs, if you let them know that you hear the signs or see the signs, because they're always with you. You don't have to worry about being unprotected. You are extremely protected. No one can hex you, no one can harm you. You only can be, I would say, hexed by a person who is stronger than you, by a person who is using different types of demons, for example, or different entities. But it should be like a real war between you and another witch. It's the only way that something can happen. If you ask me if you need to wear protection, I would say no, not really, because your energy is strong enough and you are protected enough. So nothing can really come to you, because your mind is powerful enough to protect yourself. And you know that sometimes that you don't even believe that someone can harm you, and that's why you're always protected. If you want to wear something like jewelry or anything of this sort, it should be for you that something that gives you pleasure to the eye, something that you really want to buy, something that you really like, something that you might feel that's connected to one of your past lives, like something that you feel that you used to wear centuries ago. Those are the things that you should buy, but not for protection, just for just pleasure, I would say. Okay, now I want to see what the tarot has for you, and it's the same question. What do you need to know about the hidden aspects of your soul? So interesting, the cards are showing me that there are it's like 50-50. You don't really have to know anything, but there are things that you should be aware of. The first thing that they're showing me that you work too much. And this is one of the hidden aspects of your soul, that you think that everything comes with hard work. For you, it shouldn't be like that. For you, if you follow the signs, everything should be easier. It's like you overwork yourself, and again, it comes with the past life. I think one of the past lives you had, you've been some kind of king, like literally the cards are showing me, and it was so hard for you to actually not only build your empire, but keep it alive, like protect your empire. So in this reincarnation, you're still kind of fighting for everything that comes to you, and it's your soul idea that everything's supposed to be a fight, everything's supposed to be hard, like nothing comes easy. I also see that you're patient because you had so many reincarnations that you know this is not your last one, and you know that everything you want, even if you don't get it in this lifetime, you will get it in another. I see that in hidden aspects of your soul. I see that you're probably one of these rare people that, you know, you feel your inner strength. You feel your inner power more than anyone you know. You rarely question things. You rarely question yourself. You are the strongest. And you have these goals that you set for yourself, and you always achieve them. You are probably stronger than any man around you, and sometimes you see the weaknesses in others, and you don't understand how they allow this, and sometimes it makes you like lose respect for certain people and wonder about yourself. Why are you like this? What's making you like this? I think it's, again, a lot of the things that you have in you, in your soul, is from the past lives. I think this has something to do with your reincarnations. You always had a lot of power in your reincarnations before. You always had prominent places in history. You've been, for many reincarnations, you've been a royal, you've been a noble person, like you've been a warrior. There is so many like difficult and glorious past lives that you had, that in this lifetime, being reincarnated as who you are is the most easiest reincarnation that you ever had. And that's why for you still have so much memories of your strengths and abilities. You know, the morals that you have are different from the morals that other humans have. Even though you still behave by the rules, but you know that you're capable of so much more. You know that if you unleash this power within, you can become unstoppable, because like literally nothing can stop you. No rules for you, no morals, like nothing. And you're scared of that. You're scared of the things that you can do. And that's why you're hiding. That's what you're hiding. I'm gonna pull a few more cards. The fortitude, the strength, again, is like confirmation for you. I think sometimes you have this, you know, thoughts that come to your mind that you've built a beautiful life, but sometimes you think you built a jail. You achieved a lot of things that you dreamed of. You achieved a lot of things that you wanted, and now you don't want them. Now you feel like it's time to like, you know, get something new, wanted something new, like you want things that are never been on your mind before. And the cards are showing me that it's possible to achieve this crazy idea that you have on your mind, and it doesn't matter if it's about career, power, love, fame. It doesn't matter. You can achieve anything. You can have anything you want. That's how I want to say it. You can have anything you want or anyone you want, and you know that. So this is interesting. They showing me that this is who you should be, and it's reversed. The Empress, the daughter of the mighty ones. So you have this throne, you have the wings, you know, you have this phoenix. You are the witch because the moon, the Christian moon, is your sigil, is your symbol. You are sitting in power. You are holding the power of the world, like you are in charge of everything. And yet it's reversed because you don't believe that you're special, because you are too attached to the normal human life that you have now. I think maybe the main aspect of your soul that needs to be revealed to you is that you are not of human origin. You are, the soul is not from earth, the soul is from somewhere else. And even though you have a human body, the soul is always different, and that's why you don't fit in even with yourself. Like you have this, sometimes this battle within, trying to realize like, what do you really want? Maybe you're even scared to ask yourself, what is it that you really, really want in this life? What is it that you still want to experience? The Wheel of Fortune. Abundance, wealth, success. Everything will be given to you. You are supposed to be wealthy, like prosperous. You are born for this. And the Hangman. Actually, 3 major arcana cards in one line. Crazy unusual, crazy amazing. And it shows the power of your soul. And the Hangman, to me, forever represents the connection with Odin, the runes, because he hung himself on the tree in order to come up with the runes and to create this, the whole system of like beliefs and magic. And I think connection with Odin is very important for your soul at the moment, because there is so many secrets that you can unleash. The Ankh came again, like the the symbols of ancient Egypt, like all over the place. Here, like even the queen, the empress, she is like literally, like to me, represents like this ancient Egypt for sure. So I think you have to connect with the Egyptian side of your soul, like with the magic that you have in yourself, the deities. You have to connect with Odin, and you have to practice. Not for others for now, just for yourself. You have to unleash the power of your soul, and you have to get to know yourself more. You have to invite magic in your life and like invoke your own inner witch. So it will help you to feel more connected to your own sense. You know, there is a reason why you're into readings, because you can do them too. People who are normal will never watch something like this, and this is like the biggest sign to you that there's something in you that's missing. And the candle wax, because we're talking about hidden, I'm going to be using dark candle, and I want to see what's going to come for you. I'm actually excited to see. Okay, this is not what I expected for sure. Let's try again. Okay, one more. Okay, I think your demons, they really want you to do the work yourself. They really want you to get your answers yourself. I think the message here in the candle was that you shouldn't go for other people to read for you, because you know yourself, you sense everything. You're just looking for confirmation, because it is hard for you to believe that you know what you know, and that you are not imagining things. And I really want you to start believing in yourself more and do readings for yourself. I'm agreeing with your spirit guides. Okay, they really don't want to say anything. I'm not gonna bother them anymore. Probably one of the reasons as well, it's because your element is air, and this is working with water and fire. So I get it. This is not this is not what we need to do. I think I want to add something. You have crazy, amazing energy. Energy is everything. Like when it comes to spell work, when it comes to like practicing magic, when it comes to healing, even though you should use your demons for this, but your energy is something of a very rare gift, I would say. Your energy is kind of different from your human body. It's having a life on its own. It's forever changing. It's like a biggest shield or guide that you have, but it's also your biggest like weapon. I really want you to learn how to use your energy, how to see it, how to sense it. Your energy is very dense. It's very, I would say, physical, you know, and I think you sense it. Maybe you sense it differently and you don't understand that this is your energy, but this is exactly what it is. I really feel that you might benefit from actually from learning the way that you can use your energy for protection, for healing, for casting spells, even for fun. Like, you know, you can play with it. You can sometimes hide yourself in a crowd with your energy. It's like become like a cape for you, or you can actually make yourself like very visible and attract the crowd to look at you, or like specific people that you want. There is so many different ways to actually use the energy, and your energy is definitely shouldn't be like kept aside. This is something that you should really do, and it's something that you really work on. It's an amazing, like very special like type of energy that you have, and work on it, like practice it, find a way for you to be able to understand your own energy. And I think that's it. I think you will find all the answers to any question that you have, because they're guiding you still, and they will send you the answers. The more you ask, the more you receive. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to read for you, and I hope you will practice more, and good luck with everything.